The moon is humanity's new frontier. In 2035, first permanent lunar base established, Artemis Base Alpha. But peace didn't last. China saw U.S. base 50 km from their own as threat. March 15, 2035, 03 Zar Lunar Time. 30 Chinese Special Forces soldiers launch attack on Artemis Base. 12 U.S. personnel, scientists, engineers, only 2 soldiers, must defend themselves. Oxygen limited, weapons scarce, spacesuits fragile. Help from Earth 3 days away. You will decide what to believe in humanity's first space war. Captain Alex Morrison was watching Earth from Artemis Base Alpha observation tower when radar alarms sounded. On screen, 5 objects appeared. Chinese lunar modules, 10 kilometers away, approaching fast. Alex shouted over radio, "All personnel, unknown vehicles approaching, red alert." But too late. First Chinese module landed 100 meters from base. Door opened, 6 Chinese soldiers emerged, full gear, spacesuits, laser weapons. Alex froze. This is attack. First space war beginning. Alex grabbed weapon, only 1 Glock pistol, firearms risky in space, but no choice. Chinese soldiers approaching base. Alex announced on mic, "Artemis Base under attack. Repeat, under attack. Earth, do you copy?" But radio delay 1.3 seconds. By time Earth answers, Chinese soldiers will be inside. 03:15. Lunar time, March 15, 2035. Humanity's first space war began at Artemis Base Alpha. March 14, 2035. Routine day at Artemis Base Alpha. Captain Alex Morrison, 38 years old, U.S. Space Force Base Security Commander. Only professional soldier, other soldier Sergeant Mike Chen, weapons specialist. Alex's team of 12, Sergeant Mike Chen, 32. Weapons and Tactics Specialist Dr. Sarah Williams, 40. Astrophysicist, Science Leader Dr. Tom Rodriguez, 35. Geologist Engineer Lisa Park, 33. Life Support Systems Engineer David Kumar, 36. Power Systems Dr. Emma Stone, 29. Medical Doctor Technician John Harris, 41. Communications Technician Maya Patel, 27. Robot Operator Pilot Rachel Cooper, 34. Lunar Vehicle Pilot Engineer James Miller, 38. Habitat Maintenance Technician Sophie Zhang, 26. Data Analyst Technician Carlos Mendoza, 31. Logistics 12 people, only 2 soldiers. Others scientists. March 14th morning, Alex held routine security briefing. Mike reported, "Commander, last night detected 3 vehicles from Chang'e Base. They approached our border." Alex asked, "How close?" Mike explained, 15 kilometers, then returned, probably reconnaissance. Sarah worried, "Why are Chinese doing recon? Peace treaty exists." Alex warned, "Treaty on paper. In reality, China doesn't want our base. Area strategic, water resources." Lisa asked, "Attack risk?" Alex honestly answered, "Unknown, but must be prepared." Mike explained weapons inventory, 2 Glock pistols, 10 laser handguns, experimental, 5 electroshock devices. That's all. Sarah shocked. "So few weapons? At space base?" Alex explained, "Artemis peace mission. Militarization not expected, but I insisted. NASA gave minimum weapons." Tom asked, "What about Chinese? Do they have weapons?" Alex replied, "According to intelligence, Chang'e Base fully militarized. 30 soldiers, heavy weapons, were incomparable." Silence. Everyone understood. If attack comes, they're defenseless. Alex gave final instruction. "Review emergency protocol. On attack alarm, retreat to central habitat, locked doors." March 14th passed. No incidents. But March 15th, at 03 Nasar, everything changed. March 15th, 03 hours, lunar time, GMT, Hiovero. Alex on watch in observation tower. Radar alarmed, 5 objects, 10 kilometers away, approaching rapidly. Alex zoomed. Chinese lunar modules. Military model, armed. Alex hit emergency alarm. "All personnel, red alert, unknown vehicles approaching." 12 personnel woke, ran to central habitat. Sarah asked, "What's happening?" Alex explained, "5 Chinese vehicles coming, attack probability high." Mike distributed weapons, 2 Glocks, 10 laser guns, 5 electroshock. Lisa panicked, "But 10 of us are scientists, no combat training." Alex calmed, "I know, but must defend. Laser gun simple, aim target, pull trigger." At 3:10, first Chinese module landed, 100 meters away. Door opened. 6 Chinese soldiers emerged, full combat spacesuits, laser rifles, armored. Alex spoke in Chinese over radio, had learned. "Chinese forces, this is U.S. territory. Withdraw." Chinese commander replied, "Captain Morrison, I am Colonel Zhang Wei. Artemis Base now belongs to People's Republic of China. Surrender." Alex refused. "Never. This base protected by international treaty." Zhang laughed. "Treaty cancelled. On moon, strong winds. You are 12, we are 30. No bloodshed. Surrender." Alex warned last time. "No. We will defend." Zhang ordered. Then war. At 03:15, first laser shot. Chinese soldier fired laser at base wall. Wall penetrated, no pressure differential on moon. Laser easily pierces. Alex shouted, "Fire!" Mike fired Glock, but bullet hit Chinese soldier's armor, ineffective. Alex used laser gun. Hit Chinese soldier's helmet visor. Glass cracked. Chinese retreated, helmet cracked, deadly, oxygen leaking. First casualty, 1 Chinese soldier died from oxygen loss. But 5 more Chinese soldiers came. Alex and Mike retreated. At 03:30, Chinese soldiers breached base outer wall. Started entering. Alex ordered, "Retreat to central habitat. Lock doors." 12 personnel retreated to central habitat. Door locked, 20-some spacer thick steel. Even laser takes 10 minutes to cut. Zhang warned over radio, "Morrison, surrender. We're cutting door." Alex replied, "Sent message to Earth. Help comes in 3 days." Zhang laughed. 3 days? By then your oxygen runs out. Habitat has 12 people, oxygen 48 hours. Simple math. Alex froze. Zhang right. 12 people, closed habitat, oxygen 48 hours. But Alex bluffed. "Have reserve oxygen. Can last 1 week." Zhang didn't reply, but started cutting door. At 04:00, first hour ended. 11 Chinese soldiers inside, 1 dead. 12 U.S. personnel trapped in central habitat. Chinese soldiers cutting door with laser. Slow but sure. Lisa calculated, "They'll cut through in 10 minutes, then enter." Sarah asked, "What do we do? Can't fight inside?" Mike planned, "When door opens, fire at first 3 Chinese entering. Choke point advantage. Can only enter single file through narrow door." Alex approved. "Correct. Mike and I guard door. Others retreat back." Tom objected, "But laser gun's weak. Won't pierce Chinese armor." Mike explained, "Shoot helmet visor. If glass breaks, oxygen leaks, they die." At 04:10, door half cut. Alex made final preparation. 2 Glocks, 10 laser guns, all aimed at door. Sarah prayed, "God, protect us." At 04:15, door opened. 3 Chinese soldiers entered. "Fire." Alex fired Glock. First Chinese helmet visor hit. Glass cracked. Mike fired laser. Second Chinese helmet glass cracked. Tom, scientist but firing, fired laser. Third Chinese hit in leg. Fell. 3 Chinese soldiers retreated. 2 dying from oxygen loss, 1 wounded. Alex shouted, "We did it! Repelled them!" But Zhang learned, can't enter through narrow door. Zhang new tactic, wall entry. Cut new hole with laser. At 04:30, Chinese soldiers started cutting habitat side wall. Lisa alarmed, "They're entering through side wall. That's undefended." Alex ran, but late. Wall opened. 4 Chinese soldiers entered. Laser battle inside habitat began. Chaos. Laser beams everywhere. Alex rolled, dodged Chinese soldier. Sarah hit. Arm took laser hit. Burn. Emma, doctor, treated Sarah. Serious burn, but not fatal. Mike neutralized two then Chinese soldiers, broke helmet visors with laser. But two again Chinese still inside. Alex hand-to-hand fought one. Wrestling in spacesuits difficult, heavy, slow. But Alex knocked Chinese soldier down, removed helmet. Oxygen leaked. Last Chinese soldier retreated. At 05 Grars, second hour ended. Status: 6 Chinese soldiers dead, neutralized. But 24 Chinese still outside. 12 U.S. personnel, 1 wounded, Sarah, 11 combat capable. But oxygen decreasing, 40 hours left. Zhang applied new strategy: siege. Positioned outside habitat, didn't try entering. Why? Waiting for oxygen to run out. At 06 hours, Lisa gave oxygen report. 36 hours left. Then we suffocate. David proposed solution: have external oxygen tanks, but must go outside to get them. Alex asked, go outside? Chinese entrenched, whoever goes gets shot. Rachel, pilot, volunteered. I'll go. Use lunar vehicle, move fast. Alex refused. Too risky. But no choice. If oxygen runs out, everyone dies. At 7 hours, Rachel went outside, got in lunar vehicle, went to oxygen tanks. Chinese soldiers fired, laser beams hit lunar vehicle. Rachel maneuvered. On moon gravity 16, vehicle moved by jumping. Got oxygen tank, returned. But laser hit lunar vehicle, vehicle damaged. Rachel barely made it back to habitat. Oxygen tank brought inside. At 08 SAR, Rachel reported, vehicle unusable, can't go outside again. Alex calculated, 1 oxygen tank, submerger plus 12 hours. Total 48 hours oxygen, 2 days, help from Earth 3 days away, 1 day short. At 09 Ozaka, John, communications, received message from Earth. John read, NASA Houston, Artemis received your message. Rescue mission preparing, ETA 72 hours, hold on. 72 hours, not 3 days. But they have 48 hours oxygen. Alex sent reply, Houston, our oxygen is 48 hours. If you can't come in 72 hours, we die. Houston response, 1.3 second delay. Artemis, SpaceX Starship accelerating. ETA can drop to 60 hours, but not guaranteed. 60 hours still too much, 12 hours short. Sarah asked, how do we gain 12 hours? Lisa proposed solution. Reduce oxygen consumption. Instead of 12 people, put 6 in deep sleep. Half metabolism, half oxygen consumption. Emma, doctor, confirmed. Medically possible. Deep sleep with medication, but risky, not tested in space. Alex decided, do it. 6 people sleep, 6 stay awake, rotating. At 10 Osast, first 6 put in deep sleep, Sarah, Tom, Lisa, Emma, John, Carlos. Remaining 6 awake, Alex, Mike, David, Rachel, James, Sophie, Maya. Oxygen consumption reduced 40%, gained plunder in 18 hours. Total, 66 hours oxygen. If Houston comes in 60 hours, 6 hours extra. Tight, but possible. At 12 hours, Zhang called over radio. Zhang proposed, Morrison, deal offer. Surrender, we give you oxygen. You live. Alex asked, in return? Zhang explained, abandon Artemis Base. Leave to China. We send you back to Earth. Alex thought, offer tempting. Oxygen problem solved, everyone lives. But Alex refused. No, Artemis is U.S. base, won't abandon. Zhang warned, then you die. Your oxygen running out. Alex bluffed. Earth sending help. Coming in 48 hours, actually 60 hours. Zhang laughed. Lie. We monitor Earth messages. They said 60 hours, but your oxygen is 48 hours. Zhang also listening. Alex surprised. China monitoring communications. John, communications, explained. We spoke on encrypted channel, but China must have broken it. Alex understood. Bluffing no longer works. China knows everything. At 13 ask, Alex held team meeting. Alex asked, do we surrender or fight to death? Mike opposed, surrender is treason, must defend. David objected, but if we die, what's point? Living is priority. Rachel intervened, if we surrender, China wins moon. Political disaster. Sophie added, but if we die, China wins anyway, and we're dead. Debate intensified. Team divided. 3 want surrender. David, Sophie, James. 3 want fight. Mike, Rachel, Maya. Alex must decide. But which? At 14 Alex made decision. Alex announced decision. We neither surrender nor wait. We counterattack. Mike surprised. Counterattack. How? Alex explained plan. 24 Chinese soldiers outside, besieging habitat. But Chinese modules 100 meters away, unprotected. If we sabotage modules, Chinese lose oxygen. Then they surrender. David objected. But how reach modules? If we go outside, get shot. Alex explained. Tunnel. Under habitat are maintenance tunnels. Extend 200 meters. Go through tunnel to Chinese modules. Maya, robot operator, added, can use robots. Have 3 reconnaissance robots. They can sabotage. Alex approved. Right. Robots sabotage. Chinese modules lose oxygen. At 14:30, plan executed. Maya sent 3 robots through tunnel. Robots crawled to Chinese modules. At 15 Zorn, robots reached Chinese modules. Placed small explosives on oxygen tanks. At 15:15, Alex ordered, detonate. Maya pressed button. Boom, boom, boom. 3 Chinese modules exploded. Oxygen tanks damaged. Zhang panicked over radio. What did you do? Our modules damaged. Alex coldly replied, now your oxygen running out, Colonel Zhang. Surrender. Zhang calculated. 24 soldiers, damaged modules, oxygen 12 hours. Zhang faced dilemma. Continue war or retreat? At 16:00, Zhang made decision. Zhang announced over radio, Morrison, propose ceasefire. You don't attack, we don't. Both sides wait for Earth help. Alex accepted. Ceasefire accepted. But you withdraw 500 meters from base. Zhang confirmed. Agreed. Chinese soldiers retreated. Took 500-meter distance. At 17 hours, ceasefire began. First, lunar war paused. But not over yet. During ceasefire, both sides tried conserving oxygen. Artemis Base, 66 hours oxygen. Houston coming in 60 hours. Plug 6 hours extra. Safe. Chinese Chang'e, 12 hours oxygen. Chinese rescue ship coming in 24 hours. 12 hours short, in danger. Zhang aware of this. In 12 hours, Chinese soldiers die. At 18 Est, Zhang called Alex again. Zhang pleaded, Morrison, help us. Give us oxygen. In return, we withdraw. Alex hesitated. Help enemy? But 24 soldiers will die. Alex held team meeting. Mike opposed, no. They attacked us. Why help? Emma, doctor, objected. But I took Hippocratic oath. Must save people, even enemies. Sarah added, morally right thing is to help. David calculated, but our oxygen limited. If we give them, risk for us. Alex faced difficult decision, morality or strategy. At 19 Sucker, Alex made decision. Alex replied to Zhang, Colonel Zhang, we'll give you minimum oxygen, enough for 24 soldiers for 12 hours. But in return, you drop all weapons. Zhang accepted. Deal. At 1930, oxygen transfer made. 2 oxygen tanks given to China. Chinese soldiers dropped all weapons, laser rifles, handguns, all. Zhang thanked over radio, Morrison, we owe you. This won't be forgotten. Alex replied, war is over, Colonel. Now peace. At 20 Round, 17th hour ended. Now both sides waiting for Earth help. At 21 Hots, Houston sent message. Artemis, SpaceX Starship 39 hours away. ETA reduced. 39 hours. Artemis has 46 hours oxygen. Enough. Alex rejoiced. We did it. Help coming. At 22 Wask, message from Chinese Chang'e base. Chinese rescue ship 10 hours away. China getting rescued earlier. Did China win? At 23 orders, Alex had final conversation with Zhang. Alex asked, Colonel Zhang, why war? Why attack? Zhang explained, Morrison, Moon is strategic. Water resources, minerals. China thought 2 bases this close cannot coexist. One must go. Alex replied, But Moon belongs to everyone. Must share. Zhang agreed. You're right. This war was mistake. First space war, hopefully last. Alex added, You'll be tried on Earth, responsible for attack. Zhang knew. Yes. But I was soldier, received orders. Did it for country. Night was quiet. Both sides exhausted. Alex sleepless for 24 hours, but relieved. War over, help coming. At 0000, 6 people in deep sleep awakened. Sarah, Tom, Lisa, Emma, John, Carlos. Sarah woke. What happened? War? Alex smiled. Over. We won. At 01 Alex wrote final status report. Artemis Base Alpha, March 15th, 2035. Combat report, 03 yards. Chinese attack began 24 hours defense, 6 Chinese soldiers neutralized, remaining 24 accepted ceasefire, are casualties. 1 wounded, Dr. Sarah Williams, minor. Oxygen crisis, resolved rescue, 36 hours away, result, victory. At 02 Alex looked at team. 12 people, exhausted but alive. Mike said, Commander, we did impossible. 2 soldiers plus 10 scientists beat 30 Chinese soldiers. Alex replied, Teamwork won. Everyone fought heroically. 48 hours later, March 17th, 02 Radar showed Chinese rescue ship landing. Chinese 24 soldiers boarded ship, left Moon. Before leaving, Zhang waved at Alex. Alex waved back. Enemies, but respect exists. 60 hours later, March 17th, 14 Heights. Giant SpaceX Starship landed at Artemis Base. Door opened. NASA rescue team emerged. Commander shouted, Artemis team, you're safe. 12 personnel applauded, cried, hugged. Alex boarded Starship, looked at Artemis Base one last time. Battle scars, holes, damage, but still standing. U.S. flag still flying, no wind on Moon but pole. Alex smiled. We won first lunar war. March 15th, 2035. Artemis Base Alpha, Moon. First space war. Results, duration, 24 hours active combat plus 36 hours ceasefire. Through 60 hours total U.S. casualties. 1 wounded, 0 dead Chinese casualties, 6 dead neutralized, 24 surrendered Artemis Base, damaged but still functional. Chinese attack failed, Alex stated in post-operation report. First space war, very different from Earth wars. Oxygen limited, weapons scarce, every move deadly. But principle same. Courage, strategy, teamwork wins. Zhang Wei, Chinese commander, tried in international court on Earth. War crime? Yes. Sentence, 15 years prison. But Zhang said in defense, received orders, fought for country. Not sorry, but was mistake. Moon should be peace, not war. Alex Morrison, promoted to colonel, became instructor at Space Force Academy, teaching space combat tactics. Mike Chen became Space Force Special Team Commander. Dr. Sarah Williams recovered from wound. Continuing lunar research. Rachel Cooper became expert lunar vehicle pilot, working at New Lunar International Station. Maya Patel developing space robotic systems. Project leader at NASA. Dr. Emma Stone became space medicine expert. Wrote book Combat Wounds, Medical Intervention in Space Environment. By 2040, 5 international bases on Moon. All peaceful. First Mars base to be established 2045. Hopefully no war there. Alex's final words. Moon was our first war. Hope it's last. Space is for humanity, not for war. Space is humanity's new frontier. But war knows no boundaries. March 15th, 2035. First space war fought on Moon. 12 U.S. personnel fought 30 Chinese soldiers for 24 hours. Oxygen became weapon, robots sabotaged, lasers fired. Result, U.S. won, but everyone learned. In space, war is game, nobody wins. Because in space, only enemy is oxygen shortage. And that enemy kills everyone.